right, so on this section we're going to go over how to incorporate your blog with social media. And this is actually really important. So this is going to be something that you're definitely going to want to pay attention to. And a lot of people have different strategies. I'm going to just go over the basic stuff that works for me. So a couple of the main social media, I guess, accounts that I would set up with is I'll just kind of go show you the sites. I won't actually show you how to set them up because they're pretty self-explanatory. But Twitter is one. I'm definitely recommending Twitter. Then we'll go over here, Instagram.com. Definitely recommend an Instagram. And then we'll go over here, and I believe LinkedIn. I guess I don't really need to type all these, but LinkedIn is a big one. Pinterest is another one. Pinterest I actually don't mess with too much. I have a little bit going on there, but I don't really mess with it all that much. And then anything after that, other than what I'm going to show you with Facebook, which is probably going to be your biggest one, you can have a Snapchat, you can have Periscope, different things like that, and they're all helpful. But Facebook is really the big one, and I'm gonna kind of explain why and what you can do with it. So, okay, here is my Facebook page, standard page, okay? So then we're gonna go down here. Actually, let's see, we've gotta go press home. Okay, now we are going to go here where under pages we're going to go to like page, okay, because we're going to create a like page. So up here where it says create a page, we're going to click create a page, and we are going to go instead of brand or product, we are going to go, let's see, we're going to go, actually we are going to click brand or product. Okay, actually, no, we're not. We're going to click artist band or public figure, and we're going to go down to blogger. Sorry about that. For name, whatever you want your name to be, I chose 7-figure dad. Okay, now let's just pretend we hit get started. Okay, so I'm not gonna actually click the button because I don't want an extra page, but it's very, very easy. Once you click get started, and this is very important. And also something that we'll probably go into training later on with, you have essentially a page. Now you have some options with it. One of the things that I would recommend doing is inviting people to like your page. So let me show you something here. We'll actually go to my like page right now, 7-figure dad. Okay, so here's my page. You can see one of the things that I would recommend is after you get a picture set up, maybe a background set up, get a welcoming post going on. One of the things that you can do is come here, click this button, go down to invite friends. You click invite friends, and then literally, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just go down your list and start inviting the people that you want to come like your page. And the reason you want them to like your page is because when you post content, you want them to be able to see it. Okay, the people that don't like your page, they're not going to be able to see it. So it's important to get that base following. Okay, and now why else is a like page from Facebook important? Because when you post things, like for instance, if you come down here and you see my Recruit Beasts, this is one of my products, one of my trainings that I do. What I do with it is I actually put money into it. I put money into it with Facebook, and it actually lets me advertise on Facebook, depending on the certain targets, the certain targeted audience that I have. It lets me ultimately go out there and advertise this on people's pages. So, like for instance, if I were to put, I want bloggers and dads and people under 25 living in Portland, Oregon, these would be some of the people that would ultimately be able to see my post. Not just friends, not just people that have liked my page, but legitimately anyone that fits this criteria. So this is why that this is so important, because ultimately this is going to help you build email lists. This is going to help you build a following. This is going to help you build readers. This is literally one of the lifebloods of my operation, really. And everything that I post, every blog post that I do, I advertise on here, and then I share it onto my regular page. Twitter, Instagram. I will, any posts or pictures or any quotes, quote of the days, anything that I do, I ultimately will share, or I will put a post out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, pretty much anything that I have running. LinkedIn, I will do the same thing on LinkedIn. For Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn, they have different options as far as your target audience goes. With Twitter and Instagram, it's all about the hashtags that you're putting out there. So if anyone looks up a specific hashtag, they will be able to see your post. If it's LinkedIn, LinkedIn gives you three different kind of like hashtags, three different topics that you can essentially put your blog post under. And so if you put like finance and entrepreneurship and blogging, anyone that looks up those will be able to see your blog post. So it's important to have a couple topics that are not only relatable, but are likely to be searched. So this is kind of the gist of it, honestly, as far as setting this up. I know this might have seemed kind of a little bit rushed, but maybe go back and listen to it again, because it's pretty simple. And most of you that are watching this probably already know how to set these up, or already have them set up for one account or another. So definitely have a like page. Make sure that one of the best tips that I've learned is keep your regular page regular. Okay, keep your like page, whatever it is that you want, whether it's professional, goofy, whatever it is. Have it be your business. Have that like page be what that's about. Have your regular page be what that's about. For myself, I keep my regular page pretty regular, but then what I'll do is I'll share a post every now and then of ultimately what I have on my like post. So that's pretty much it. Wrapping that up, we'll move on to a new section, but hopefully, like I said, go back, re-listen to this if you need to. It's pretty self-explanatory, and hopefully this section is a big help in getting the word out with your blog, and yeah,